Our mission and the main purpose of our mentoring series is to develop a growth mindset and let these kids begin to make good decisions. And we also want them to understand the consequences of the decisions, not only for themselves, but for others. A lot of times the youth, they don't think, they know when they're doing something wrong or they may make a bad decision, they know the consequences for themselves. What they don't think about in those moments is how their decisions affects others. And we're trying to get them to look at the big picture in totality.
No, it really started out as a grassroots effort. Anthony and Tony Shoulders did a great job of reaching out to the community, looking for firefighters, police officers in the beginning, and then going on to Javon Terrence, the barbers, different people throughout the community, coaches and different people. It's really evolved. It started out in Lorain, now we've gone on to Elyria, Vermilion, and the surrounding area.
The feeling, it was amazing. Like, I can't believe that these kids were out here being that active and having that much fun. The enjoyment that you seen was tremendous. It makes me want to just keep doing what I'm doing.
We did boxing and it was really fun. I learned like the basics and like the leg movements, the arm movements. It was really fun.
The hardest thing about boxing is like, you gotta like, if you don't know anything about boxing, then like, I feel like if you don't know anything about boxing, you gotta learn stuff about boxing. Like, that's really the hardest thing, in my opinion.
We rolled down the hill, we ran up the hill, we kicked soccer balls. We had a chance to you know, let the kids learn boxing, and they actually found it interesting. They found it enjoyable, and I'm so proud of every single one of these kids.
I learned today that in boxing we learned a lot of combos. It was fun, and then I played cornhole. I won, but I lost one. Then I had to run down the hill. Like roll down the hill. It was fun.
It's important that we understand how to create these moments, right? To let the kids see and feel different things of life, right? Some of these kids were talking about they had seen it on TV, but they never actually got to have a first-person view of what boxing is, and they really enjoyed it, right? And seeing in their eyes and the enjoyment, I think for me, I'm honored to be a part of this learning experience with them.
I feel like if you can be coachable in boxing, it could be any life skill that you can use.
But it's all designed to show some kids the different experiences and different venues that they might necessarily be able to visit. This is a collaborative effort, not just with Men of Courage, but with the city of Lorain, the city of Elyria, the school districts between Lorain, Elyria, Vermilion. You know, we have Lorain County Juvenile Court, that's a partner of ours. We have Cuyahoga County Juvenile Court. We have Lorain County Community Action Agency. We just have so many partners. Elyria Youth Sports Club. So once again, everybody coming together to show these kids something, help them make better decisions, stay out of trouble, and grow to be productive citizens.
Some kids don't get a lot of attention, and that could be some of the things that might happen in their own personal lives. And I want to be one of those guys that show those kids that, one, I do care about you, and I care about what you're thinking, how you're feeling, and some of the stuff that you want to do when you get older. You know, I want to guide you in a good direction for that.
I'm a firm believer now that everything happens for a reason, and all the trauma and hardship that I've experienced in life has equated to experience, strength, and hope today for other people.
Well, coming from a law enforcement background, I got to do a lot of things there. And one of them was as a school resource officer. And I would go into the schools, and the program's set up as you mentor the students as needed, but you also provide a law enforcement tone to it. And you get to interact with them and try to explain to them what police do and things of that nature. And what I found was, and I used to do this type of stuff with those kids back then also, is when you made them a little bit out of their norm, they were more willing to speak with you because they needed out of that situation, or they needed guidance at that point in time. So they were literally asking for it. And you develop a lot of kinship, because I go to different grocery stores and stuff in the city to this day and see my former students, and they come up and hug me. And it's all about what you give to them and what they're going to receive. But you got to get them ready to receive it.
Just being around the kids in general is an eye-opener. These kids right here are so patient and respectful. One thing that I really liked today was just being outside in the nature with the kids. Kids don't like to play outside, and all of these kids love it.
What I would like everyone to know is, although we get a lot of recognition for the work that we do in the communities, it cannot be done without community partnerships. So I just like to take this time to recognize our community partners. Lorain Police Department, Lorain Fire Department. We are partners with Lorain County Community Action Agency. We're partners with Church of the Open Door, the Lorain campus, Lorain City Schools, Elyria City Schools, Vermilion Local Schools, Elyria Youth Sports Club, and if I'm forgetting somebody, please forgive me. But we do know that we cannot do this alone.